How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews back with another beer mail. Not just any other beer mail, though. This is a David beer mail. If you watched my unboxings before, you would know David. He's from the Pacific Northwest, up Portland Way, and he is my West Coast soulmate when it comes to big, dark, rich beers, barley wine, stouts, things like that. He always sends me pretty fantastical stuff from out and about that area. So super excited to see what's going on in here. It's sent it out a couple days ago. Just got it's been sitting in my fridge for a day because I couldn't do an unboxing yesterday. So anyway, let's just dive into it, see what she's got. He knows me. He knows me so well with his beerness, his darkness, beer darkness, I guess you'd say. He always kills it with the packaging too. He always nails it. So let's see what we got going on here. Last time he sent me a gigantic beer mail. This is actually a shipper, which is nice. Rarely does he get. Actually, I might have sent him beer in this. He might be a return shipper. Jesus. Oh. Okay, what do we have going on here? Come on, baby. Okay, we have one. They're in rice-covered baggies. Two. Three. And let's see what we got here. Four. So we got a little bit of bigger, medium, small. So let's go from biggest to small. See, we got. Woo! He does this nice little thing where he actually sits there and he actually writes stuff on the bottles. Gives me a little bit of kind of information about it, a little bit of notes, which is nice. So, anyway. Aw. Fremont, baby. It had a little textbook Fremont, little waxy kind of thingy bob hanging off the top there. It broke, so doesn't look as nice. Label sucks now. Anyway, but all seriousness, this is their Rusty Nail. It's the Bourbon Barrel Aged series. It's their Imperial Stout brewed with licorice with cinnamon bark added. Cinnamon bark. Not sure if I ever had cinnamon bark in a beer before. It's 2017 release because beers matter. On the side here, he says, we are a family-owned brewery founded in 2009 to brew artisan beers made with the best local ingredients you can find. The Rusty Nail begins life as the first nail, an oatmeal stout of epic proportions with brewer's licorice, smoked barley, and pale malt, and is then aged on cinnamon bark. She becomes the Rusty Nail after spending 15 months in 12-year-old bourbon barrels. The Rusty Nail pounds your palate, challenges your perception of what you've known of beer, and leaves you wanting. Another sip. A fine beer may be judged by one sip, but it's better to be thoroughly sure. VWP, not sure who that is. Age this beer, please. But try one now. Go on. So they're basically talking about what's in a beer, but I like that little ending part there because that's pretty much my mantra. I love aging beers. If you've watched Volcomare reviews, you know aging beers is one of my jams. Bourbon barrel aged stuff or barrel aged stuff in general, I wouldn't necessarily go ape shit on aging like 10 years plus. But the best thing you can do with ageable beers is get two. Drink one now and drink one later because you don't know how it changes without trying it first. Now this one, I'm not going to let it age all that much. So yeah. Anyway, the stuff I've had from Fremont has been fantastic. I've had some in some bottle shares. The only review I think I ever did was Dark Star, I think, and he actually sent it to me. So thank you very much, dude. That, my friends, is a killer start. So, rice. I got some rice. I'll get a little hungrier later. I'm not going to cook it. I'm just trying to be funny. Ooh, notes. Sorry. And he tells me it's $22 brewery special release, very limited distribution. So there you go. He always writes these nice little, like, very neurotic, kind of appeals to the better parts of me, the little notes he writes on there. Second up, we have, Block 15. This is actually, I think, the third Block 15 beer he sent my way. Figgy Pudding was one, and the first one I forget, but I've really enjoyed the stuff that Dave put out. This one got a little nice little duct tape top to it. Let's see here. We have Hypnosis, which is a barley wine matured in what else? Cognac barrels. He knows I am a whore for some cognac. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Tudor. It says here, brewed with specially English malt. This rustic barley wine was matured for 12 months in freshly emptied French cognac, barrels, imparting an entrancing complexity that features notes of plum, caramel, red flame raisins, marzipan, orange marmalade. Ooh, there's that orange marmalade. And a whisper of barrel character. Orange marmalade, it used to be my thing. I used to make fun of anybody that usually kind of busted out orange marmalade because it's like one of the most pretentious things to say. This is here. Block 15 Brewing, founded in 2008. Block 15 is a brewer owned and operated for upcoming events, tap lists, and bottle offerings. Check out their website. Block 15 Brewing. Bottled May 2017. So another 2017 offering. Cool label on it. Little clock. There you go. Aside here, we said $12 a bottle, brewery special release, very limited distribution. So there you go. We're off to a pretty good and dark start. Yeah, he's not gonna send me IPAs. That's not how David rolls, man. Let's see what we have here. We have Fort George. I've had this beer. It's their Fort George Mater Yoiska. It's a barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout with cocoa nibs and raspberries. 12% alcohol by volume. Story time. Sweet Virginia series. Brewer developed series. Small batch. 8.5%. Or 8.5. Barrel brew house. Blah, 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 blah. Unfiltered. That's it, I think. It says $12 brewery special release. Very limited distribution. Now, where did I have this? I had this actually when I used to do my radio show. We had Fort George on. I'm almost positive they sent one of these off. It might have not been with cocoa nibs and raspberries, but I think I did. I might actually have to look back at my older reviews. So I think I might have grabbed a couple of the empties and brought them back and reviewed it and stuff like that. And last but not least, we have a little bit of Hair of the Dog. David cannot send me a bottle or a box of beer without sending me some Hair of the Dog, so that's not a bad thing. It says here, Hair of the Dog, Doggy Claws, Barley Wine Style Ale, 2001. 2001. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 2001? 16 years. So, 16 years old. Now, that's a beer. 2001, an Old Dog. An Old Dog for Vista. That's pretty cool. Anyway, on the side here it says, Hair of the Dog Brewing Company produces bottle-conditioned beers which improve with age. We are dedicated to providing the beer lover with new and unusual beer styles. To learn more about Hair of the Dog Brewing Company, visit their website. On the side here we have Doggy Claws has a light copper color and an intense herbal hop character. In this year's release, we are using Anthem and Vanguard hops, harvested just weeks before the brewing. The beer is ready to drink now, but will improve with age. Happy holidays from Hair of the Dog, from Pat, Adam, and Alan. And sediment warning on the back here, and age at Hair of the Dog, and it was $7. So yeah, I've had Doggy Claws before. I've never reviewed it though, so it'd be cool to do that. And the fact that it's going to be dropping down a 16-year-old bottle of beer is absolutely fantastic. And the fact that he sent me that off. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is an amazing beer meal. Perfect for any time, but I mean, when you get in these kind of darker months, the bigger, darker beers kind of sing a little bit easier, I guess you would say. So to kind of run this whole gamut, you get a nice, Russian Imperial Stout to, it's just a base Imperial Stout to 2 barley wines, from aged to fresh, the whole nine. Thank you very much, David. The thoughtfulness about the whole thing is absolutely fantastic. So I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me doing this unboxing. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing me come this close to losing it. And hopefully you enjoy watching me review these. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.